Hello guys, I'm playing the Wargame Red Dragon campaign, Pearl of the Orient, and this is the Hong Kong map. And we have some sticky situations, of course. We did clear out most of this eastern South China Sea fleet. We have still one naval landing to deal with. It's a big one. It's tanks, it's infantry, it's actual ships. What do we have? Muskets and looters. They're kind of all scary. So when that lands, that'll be very frightening. We have this one small encounter to clean up, and it won't be too bad because I have 3 armies to support it. And I also have these 2 zones up here, which will be pretty standard and particularly the same every single time. We're on turn 5 at the last till turn 9, so we're going to do Kowloon. Keep in mind, he does have naval units, muskets, the looters. So what I'm going to do is try to avoid the coast, because that will be very bad for me. Those looters in particular are very, very nasty against my ships. And the muskets, of course, are river line boats, or shallow water boats, which means they can go along the coasts. So I'll have to kind of protect that as well. And I'm obviously going to be doing a lot of turtling here. Yeah, in terms of how things are going to go, Charlie is not going to be a good base for me. So we'll have this command here at Echo. And I'm going to move my FOB actually back to Echo 2. So yeah, it's going to be really, really rough. But we'll see what I can do. I get no navy to deploy, unfortunately. I can't get these Harriers out. They're not pretty good against ships, so I don't need them immediately. Let's get my commands out first, actually. So our reinforcement point will be Salkong. Salkong will be our reinforcement point. Place command here. I don't want to grab Charlie. I just don't think that will be fruitful. But I will grab Suwon, Suenwan, and Salkong. These names, they just they boggle my mind. And I do these little cougars. I can place a few in areas like this just to pick off some units. I might do... these guys feel like the ones, the Emras. I'm going to place them right here and immediately get into a town. Now, I need to get out... oh my god, these tanks are a lot weaker than I thought they'd be. Dear lord. I really should look this over a little bit better. Let's get some vetted ones out. Just with kicks. And we're just going to try and go along the coastline a bit. Yeah, it's going to be very brutal. The idea is that we want to avoid fighting his navy. We want to have an answer for the river line boats, but that's basically it. And try and get through this. Let's get a couple of diggers. Why can't I get any Oh, I can get diggers out. Where are they? There they are. Oh, that's right. Herp, because that's not in my actual boundaries. So I'm going to put the diggers, like, right there. And I don't want 5, I only want 4. And I'm going to get out some pioneers and another one of these Emras. And that's looking good. I want to get some Emras. There we go. Last of them, is it? Okay, we're all out of Emras. No, I'm not. Am I really? Oh, okay. So we have diggers, pioneers, blowpipes. Let's go with Canadian rivals. I'll put them there, just in the town here, so that when the riverline boats come through, we can just really quickly snap them out. Hopefully they can't go across this canal area here. So I still have a lot of points. Some more cougars. Just trying to cover various flanks here. Maybe another one of these cougar recons. Don't really have a lot for anti-air either. So I'll put a few anti-air units out just in case he has a recon helo. I wasn't too careful in planificating this stuff. And I'll get some Harriers out. Just kind of fill this in. Okay, go time. Emras. Emras, say hoorah. You guys come over here, and these guys are gonna go deep into the jungle right here. I might as well get some dudes over here too while I'm at it. I just realized I got the FOB, but actually have nothing that really uses an FOB. Let's get a cargo out pretty early, see if we can, I don't know, convert that FOB. I didn't really need it though. Kind of sad. Oop, and we have a group of Emeralds. We're gonna stack the Salt Engineers and the Emeralds together. So looks like so far we have the Ludas. I wish I had artillery for this, because I could actually stomp them in pretty easily with that. Well, not easily, but, you know, pretty well. All things being what they are. Okay, so this is going to be a... Whoa, here comes the Riverline boats. No, these are landing crafts, actually. My bad. These are going to be probably tanks. Because if they're infantry, they just use the amphibious vehicles. I think this will be tanks we're looking at. Yeah, we're looking at tanks. Let's get our boys out to do some first striking. Ooh, maybe I'll get this, if I get these U-Kings. Oh my god, they have anti-air. Oops. Oh boy, they survived good. Yeah, I was gonna say if I can get these U-Kings dead, they can't deploy the tanks. That was a thought, but it's not one that really panned out. There's no real covert activities I can do. I guess we're just going to have to dig in with the diggers. There's not really a lot of towns either. Maybe I'll want to place some here just in case they decide to come around. Okay, so we have one injured Harrier. We can probably deal with though. Okay, here comes our Harriers. Gonna try to slide in here and grab ourselves a nice little tank or vehicle kill. I'm not really sure what this is. Looks like vehicles actually. Interesting. And it's actually an infantry deployment. Interesting. Very interesting. That means we're going to need more of these Cougars as spotters because they have very, very strong invisibility. And we'll probably use these weapons now. These, yeah, this one's special. Look, this guy's got a gun, a big gun. Yeah, we can deploy these guys to the front. Now they actually have weapons that are more than just useful. Saying this is going to be an amphibious landing. Here we go. The Cougars are engaging the infantry, as well as a little bit of forces here. Pull back Cougars. We don't want to get too close. Now, while the single U-King is moving up, I can probably pick him off pretty easily. Hopefully, maybe. He's actually bringing a lot of his fleet in here. Ooh, I got a good kill. 10 points for the carriers. And that means he will not be able to deploy any of these anymore in the future. So it's good. Harriers, getting more of those maxed out. Excellent. He's kind of running out of units to deploy, I guess. Kind of sad, considering how early on. Like with a lot of these deployments, they can start off pretty damn strong, but then they end up, because you know, they get the Ludas, but then they end up being weak. Look, here's a amphibious infantry carriers. And with all these infantry, yeah, I should be able to stomp them in with my range. So it ends up being a very, very perfect map for this. And look at this, a Hassa, which is your infrared unit. Been rush into my anti-infantry vehicle, which I just placed here actually. Should be an easy kill. Now, since these Harriers are dropping rocket pods, I should be able to kill like lumps of these vehicles here. Now, the unfortunate side is I don't have a an anti-ship weapons. I can't actually engage the Ludas, and we got both of them dead. Excellent. And we're not losing ourselves, but there's some Hassas sitting here. That's kind of a worry. Hopefully they move forward into my trap. And here comes the big naval landing. Lots of crazy, sketchy vehicles. Get it, one of these Cougar recons, they're so good. And we're probably need a lot more infantry units. I could actually probably grab this zone, just to have it for next time. Okay, so there's gonna be a little bit of micro. We're gonna warp our dudes along a different flank, and try and hit off some of these vehicles before they get too close. Let's split these guys up a little bit, because this also causes a decent amount of morale damage. Oh god, don't kill! Strength in numbers, boys. I really wish I had artillery. I killed this Hoss right in this HM saw. Yeah, it's killing too many of my units. I can't do that anymore. It's doing a lot of damage. It's getting a lot of units stuck in the open, which is great. But unfortunately, losing too much on the actual flank. Let's resupply these guys. They've been doing a lot of good work. Like I said, I can't actually grab this naval sector, so I can't actually destroy this army with this particular makeup. Okay, I should be far away enough now. Clean up a lot of this stuff. Look how fast everything moves here, dear lord. Get some Cougars to the front. Move a lot of these things to the front, actually. Don't die, Cougar recon. I can't lose anything. This grizzly just walked on by, he didn't care. These Harriers are actually perfect for infantry killing. They're good at killing those 200 units. Oh yeah. Killing lots of the infantries. Yeah, pretty much all the vehicles are dead. Did I not send a supply truck up here? I guess it... Oh, it's empty. Wow, that's great. Let's get another cargo, Canadian cargo. So now all the vehicles are moving into my second trap, which is about to activate. 3, 2, 1, 1 screens activate. Actually, he's got some support here. Rather unfortunate. Let's pull back these Canadian rifles. I don't want to lose them. And let's up forward again. Apparently, he's targeting the morales. And look at the morale here. Like, I do not have a lot of room to gain. I am winning this, but it's a lot of trading that I'll have to do here. So I just do not have morale to lose. I have to win every single battle, every single day. So these cargoes are actually going to be very useful right now, because I just need to resupply everything. Keep the ball rolling. Feel that and chain. Oh yes, rocket power. Even resupply my infantry right now is very, very useful. These guys, there's 2 squads, like 3 and 2. As long as I keep them together, should be fine. God, they're doing so much damage. Just these little vehicles. And they have to run away their infantry because they have no real choice. It's no matter, they have to. Now, we're actually running out of units. I've deployed most units that I can get, and that's unfortunate. So that's all Good taken care of. He doesn't have much for landing forces left. He might have some tanks. Ooh, get out of there, Harrier. Now, once I resupply this Emra, which I will do, I will be moving it to this town here, and range on these is pretty good. Sorry, I'm totally wrong. It's only 525 meters, so not very good, actually. In fact, it's very low. I have nothing that can really take out these Ewing's thingamajiggers. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, I might as well deploy another command here and get this command moved into place. I don't have much to spend on, so I can take all these points. They might become useful. I don't know. I can get out more infantry if I need to, but I don't really think I need to. In fact, I think the computer's just going to shut down from here. It doesn't really have anywhere to go. What to do? I don't know what to do with this Grizzly squad. I don't really need them south, but I guess that's the only decent location for this. Oh, no, I'm supposed to be supplying these guys. Supposed to be supplying our Emras. Morals. Maybe I can do a Harrier attack on these transports. And get away with it. That's the goal. Getting away with it. Did I get away with it? I got pretty darn close to away with it. Let's get some diggers over here. I'm afraid of these vehicles here. They seem to be quite nasty. These cargoes are not lasting for anything. They are very, very low on supplies. That might be like 8 ships, 8 transports here. All kind of stacked up. Shots are good. Shots are better than good. And getting infantry kills too. And he is getting close to out of there. Whoa, I have a lot of lag on my computer. Probably been recording too much today. You can kind of hear my computer in the background going like, "Ah, I hate you!" Yeah, this is going to be a solid major victory. Major victory, I think. Actually getting to use supply routes is something that's kind of a treat for me. If I never get to use supply routes. Is that all he's going to resupply? I guess so. Let's unload that one. Get our cargo to the basically front line. A lot of surprises here that these Harriers are actually quite useful, and that just choosing not to engage the naval battle is really the way to go here. I can engage that much later on with more units. So I lost a handful of carriers. That's not too bad. But I keep the majority of my army alive. I'll probably go for another one of these vehicles here. All these units are pretty cheap. It's actually pretty hard to nickel and dime this guy down. Like, look at the morale, like it's relatively unchanged. God, these few tanks are all heroes. Just keeping them alive, using their weapons effectively, all that good jazz. I might have time for another run on... Oh, we actually have some amphibious forces landing here. What could this be? More infantry, perhaps? let's make sure this battlefield's pretty optimized for battle. And yeah, we're gonna a big giant wad of infantry. So I'm gonna hold my my dudes ready. I'm actually gonna bring a supply down here to kind of resupply these infantry. So that's how I roll. God, look how many points I have. 2,000 to spend. And I only have recce's to spend it on. Well, in infantry, of course, but they're not really going to be that good for that. Okay, so I'm going to split these up a bit. Try and spread the abuse around. Because stunning these weapons will work out very, very well for me. And here we go, infantry running across. Pretty well. Most of them are getting stopped in. Some of them might actually get to this town here, though. Oh, Legion. Legion. I don't know how that's actually pronounced. And the Grizzlies just shooting ballers, complete bosses. As this final approach looks like it will, in fact, fail. Spread the abuse around. Yeah, these Grizzlies are proving to be very, very good. This is a very good battle for me. Okay, well I have only one more. I'm gonna evac him. I've got most of my kills, and we're respawning right away. Perfect. Everything's kind of working like clockwork right now. Here comes another group of infantry landing. They're running out of these actual transport vehicles, so they won't be able to do any of those units, which will be a fuller card that they won't have. And we're once again just going to spread our abuse around. I'm not sure where he's going to land these. Might go for this flank again, which has been mostly resupplied. I'm going to send some more cargoes down there. Doing very, very good on some high route. Oh my god, that was brutal. The spread is so good. And the infantry actually, when they die in the rivers, or not the rivers, the lake, the naval sectors, they just die. They don't swim or anything like that. They just full on die. We can get this guy over here. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the 2 cargoes over here, resupply these guys because they might strike here. These guys are all pretty well resupplied, I think. We'll get the next one to them. Yeah, it's not going to take much more to push this guy over. He's running out of units. He might just lose this entire unit. I mean, he doesn't have... he doesn't have, like, a lot of commands, just the Ludas. But the Ludas are tough. If I had artillery, I could take those Ludas out pretty easily. Oh, Legion, doing those crazy damages. But not enough to shut me down. Yeah, that'll do it. Lu Shao saves the day, or survives. I don't know if he actually survives, he lost his vehicle. If you lose the vehicle, you lose the infantry, that's how it works. A draw. I killed off all his little Jans. Killed off all his Lu Shaos, they all died. What else did he lose? Not too much extra, actually. He lost all his things that he can land with, which makes this kind of stalemate. I need to get some units here to actually, you know, do something. Like, oh, I actually don't have any of those anymore, actually. I was thinking like some kind of air force, but I don't have that, actually. If I cut off his retreat next turn, if I can do that, this unit just up and dies on a loss every time. Alright, so for our second battle, we will hit up... Ooh, do I want to risk this? Let's get the Phantom over here, because this doesn't have any air support, so... Okay, and that will do the new territories with that in mind. So, you know, not going too badly. Got about even numbers of units and whatnot. See what we can do with this. I've been abusing SAS like a madman here. SAS, of course, are pretty damn sneaky, and they have infrareds, so you can kind of just... No, that's a different flank I've been doing that. This one I've been abusing these challengers. Just put them right here, and they do some pretty good damage. Let's get the fox. That's what the fox say. Okay, and we need Commanderoni here, Commanderoni here, and Commanderoni over there. And we have some abbots here, right? Good. Get our 2 abbots out near the FOB. Actually, you know what? I don't even need the FOB. In fact, these abbots, they're going to go over here from now on. So I can resupply them with relative ease. And we're just kind of preparing all our flanks, because they can go in a lot of directions. I don't have as much starting income as I normally do, so that's something I'll have to keep in mind. This is a major flank for me right here. I usually put like a Challenger Mark 1 here, challenge, and wow, I actually don't have enough income to support all this. Okay, I'll get rid of one of these Mark 10s here, and I'll move it over like here. This could be very brutal. I feel like I need a rapier. Let's get rid of these 2 infantry, I don't really need them. And maybe we'll have like 1 territorial squad sitting in the woods. Okay. .185 kill, that was a command that I just knocked out. And I got artillery pounding that location. These guys are going to be very, very on edge very, very soon. So this flank is not that important. If I lose it, who cares? Okay, move this thing back. I don't actually want... Oh my god, he's taking some good shots. Oh god, he took all the good shots. Okay, that's brutal. Let's back up. I was kind of expecting him to take a few more shots than that. Nice to get rid of our Fox 2 back here, and we'll form a new defensive line. It looks like he's actually going to engage these towns here. So I can probably put some stuff here. I usually put stuff in these towns here, but I don't have the money right now for that kind of stuff. Okay, I need more of these Mark 10s. Oh, he's going around a weird way. Look at this. Oh, you sneaky devil. So he's going to try and go, like, maybe over here. Or maybe he's going to bring a command over here. Regardless, I move this guy over here. And can the Phantom make a strafing run? He can. Oh, and this is going to be very bad, so I gotta move this command like way out of the way. This track rapier can basically stay here for now. The Fox will have to fend off this stuff. Game of cat and the mouse. So there's artillery right here. And he's got a stun on my guy that I want to move, and it looks like he's going to try and maybe plant a command over here, which could work out very, very well for me, because that's actually an area that's really hard for him to progress into. These boxes are super, super stealthy, so I have to get very close in order to do any kind of damage to this. Already got 1 10-point kill. Oh god, he got really close. Oh, these are all those anti-air units, the Hintaos. That's sickly, okay. Okay, gotta get these guys into the game. god, Fox, don't die. Don't die, Fox. I love you! He died. Oh, look at this sneaky Ricky over here. Oh, they got all my commands. Oh, god. Well, my tanks anyway. I'm gonna move this command to a hiding location because I can't lose it. That would be very, very bad. But I can do a tank push over this way with some infantry. Okay, I gotta get this guy out of here. I need to just hide them for now to weird locations where the computer will most likely not check. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to use these territorials, climb this mountain, and go here. So I'm not doing anything sitting there. That's for darn shooting. Nope, dead. Shoot. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. So he's grabbed this air zone over here, which means he'll be able to deploy air like that. That was the pattern. Now I gotta get some infantry over here. Some territorials should do. Territorials are cheap reservists. If I can kill a command vehicle, I'll feel a lot better about myself. That is exactly what I'm going to try and do. Maybe I can get my territorials into Shenzhen and go for a little bit of blood. Oh god, they're running right into my territorials. Let's get my Fusiliers up. Oh yeah, plowing through here now. Oh god, there's actually artillery pieces over here. Interesting. Okay, things are getting kind of crazy right now. They killed off my Fusiliers. Of course, it's not good. I need more territorials out to slow down the advance so that my own advance comes in to deal some damage. Okay, I'm gonna have very few units taking care of a lot of units, basically. God, he is smashing my territorials. How exactly is he doing this? I need more supplies from my... Oh, I actually don't get any points, or much points anymore. Oops. Okay, so that was an 80-point kill. That was pretty sickly. Let's get territorials over here. Try and do a push and a defense at the same time. It's not that easy. I don't even know what I'm killing here. Hopefully a vehicle. No, it's two of them. It can't be a command vehicle. It cannot. It must. It's just an IFV, I guess. PTZ 59s. There's another Phil. Phil's our friend. God, it's a shame that tanks aren't this good in the actual game. Oh, I have Chieftain Mark 5 over here. Should probably use that. All these clump forces are getting hit pretty hard by my artillery, which is excellent. Chieftain Mark 10 can move up, push out, go as well. I have a track rapier sitting there. Oh, HQ squad, don't die. Don't die to random artillery. There's a lot of it. Scary. Very scary. Luckily I have this other command here. Otherwise I would be completely screwed right now. Looks like we will survive the day though. We only need to get like 30 more points and kills and then we got them. Territorial should be able to take care of that. I hope. Pray. There we go. That was kind of scary. That was a lot scarier than it should have been. So, total victory, push them all back, ridiculous numbers of kills. Nobody has any zones. Oh, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. We'll reset that battle. Okay, and so next time we'll be fighting off the North District, and then we get the computer's turn. See you guys then.